Welcome back to Supreme Auto Elite. The death of petrol cars. How electric vehicles are quietly taking over the world. The silent revolution. Cars were once loud. They roared. They shook the ground. They announced their arrival. But today, the most dangerous cars on the road make no sound at all. No exhaust. No engine growl. No warning. And yet, they are rewriting the future of the auto industry. Governments are banning petrol cars. Companies are killing legendary engines. Dealerships are panicking. Oil giants are sweating. This isn't a trend. This isn't hype. This is the end of petrol cars as we know them. Welcome back to Supreme Auto Elite. Today, we expose how electric vehicles are silently taking over the world, and why your next car may not have an engine at all. Chapter 1: How Petrol Cars Ruled the World. For more than 100 years, petrol cars ruled humanity. They built empires. They created billion-dollar brands. They defined freedom. From the Ford Model T, to the roaring V8 muscle cars, to the screaming supercars of Europe, petrol engines weren't just machines. They were emotions. Oil shaped wars. Gas stations shaped cities. Mechanics became heroes. And for decades, nobody questioned it. Petrol cars were king. Until one day, a quiet enemy appeared. Chapter 2: The electric car that changed everything. Electric cars aren't new. In fact, electric vehicles existed before petrol cars. But they were slow, heavy, useless. Everyone laughed. Until Tesla. When Elon Musk entered the auto industry, nobody took him seriously. A tech guy, building cars. But Tesla didn't just build a car. They built a computer on wheels. Suddenly, EVs were fast. EVs were stylish. EVs were smarter. And worst of all for petrol cars, EVs were winning races. Chapter 3: Speed. The myth petrol couldn't defend. For decades, petrol fans had one argument. Electric cars are slow. That lie died brutally. Tesla Model S Plaid. 0 to 60 mph in under 2 seconds. No gears. No turbo lag. Instant torque. Ferraris started losing. Lamborghinis panicked. Electric motors deliver power instantly, something petrol engines can never do. Speed was no longer petrol's advantage. It was EV territory now. Chapter 4: Why Governments Are Killing Petrol Cars. This is where things get serious. Countries aren't suggesting EVs anymore. They are forcing them. UK. Petrol cars banned after 2035. EU. Internal combustion banned after 2035. California. Gas cars banned by 2035. China. Aggressively pushing EV dominance. Why? Because cities are choking. Pollution is killing millions. Oil dependence is a political nightmare. Governments don't care about engine sounds. They care about control, emissions, and money. And EVs give them all three. Chapter 5: The Chinese EV Invasion. While America and Europe argued, China executed. China now controls battery production, dominates EV manufacturing, sells EVs cheaper than petrol cars. Brands you've never heard of are destroying legacy giants: BYD, NIO, XPeng, Geely. Some Chinese EVs cost half the price of a Toyota Corolla. And they're not bad cars. They're better. This is why Ford is losing billions. GM is panicking. Volkswagen is closing factories. The war has already started. Chapter 6: Dealerships don't want you to know this. Here's the secret dealerships hate. EVs don't need dealerships. No oil changes. No engine repairs. No transmission failures. Less maintenance equals less profit. A petrol car: oil, filters, spark plugs, timing belts, injectors. An EV: tires, brakes. That's it. This is why traditional dealerships quietly resist EVs. EVs kill their business model. Chapter 7: The Fall of Legendary Engines. Engines are dying. V8s, V12s, extinct. Dodge killed the Hemi. Mercedes is downsizing. BMW is electrifying M cars. Even Ferrari is going electric. Let that sink in. Ferrari, without an engine sound. Petrol lovers call it betrayal. Automakers call it survival. Chapter 8: The Battery Problem. The Big Lie. EV haters always scream one thing: batteries are bad. But here's the truth. Battery technology is improving faster than petrol engines ever did. Solid-state batteries, 700+ mile ranges, 10-minute charging. Recyclable materials. Meanwhile, petrol engines have hit their physical limit. EVs are evolving. Petrol cars are stuck. Chapter 9: Why electric cars are cheaper in the long run. Yes, EVs cost more upfront. But ownership, no fuel, minimal service, government incentives, lower running cost. Over 5 years, EV owners save thousands. That's why taxi fleets, delivery companies, and ride-sharing services are switching aggressively. Money doesn't lie. Chapter 10: The Psychology of Resistance. People don't hate EVs. They hate change. They hate losing control. They hate silence. They hate nostalgia dying. Petrol cars are emotional, but industries don't survive on emotion. They survive on efficiency. Chapter 11: The Future Showrooms. Imagine walking into a car showroom in 2035. No exhaust smell, no engine revving, just screens, software updates, subscription features. Cars will be upgradable, connected, autonomous. Horsepower will matter less than software version. Chapter 12: What this means for car lovers. Here's the truth no one tells you. Petrol cars won't disappear overnight. They'll become weekend toys, collector items, luxury nostalgia. Like horses today, rare, expensive, emotional. Chapter 13: The Winners and Losers. Winners: Tesla, Chinese EV brands, battery manufacturers, software companies. Losers: oil companies, traditional automakers, dealerships, mechanics. This isn't fair, but it's real. Chapter 14: The Final Warning. If you're ignoring EVs, you're already late. If you think petrol cars will come back, they won't. History never moves backward. Outro: the end of an era. The petrol car didn't fail. It served its purpose. But every empire falls, and this one is falling silently. No explosion, no warning, no sound, only electric. This is Supreme Auto Elite, where we don't follow trends. We expose the future.